By the end of this 5-minute video, you are going to know how to open a new project with all of your most used tracks, as well as your favorite effects already added. So you're able to start your creative process straight away. Let's go see how this is done. All right, guys, so after logging in, let's head straight over to the plus icon or the create button for a new project. And once in the studio here, let's head straight over to the add track button or the plus icon here. And let's add a voice audio track. Okay, and then let's come back up to the add track button and let's add a guitar. So I'm going to add some things that I typically would normally use on a recording. So let's go back up here and add another track. And let's say we have a bass. And let's just add a virtual instrument as well. So let's go over here to keys. And let's see. Let's do a lo-fi piano. Okay, that looks good. So there's my instrument. So far, I've got a voice track, a guitar, a bass, a keyboard, and let's just add one more thing. Let's add a drum machine. Let's go to lo-fi jam. Okay, so let's just say for this example, these are the certain tracks that I use for a lot of my recordings. Let's just say that for example. And now if we look at our screen, we can definitely see we have it set up just the way we like it. We use this configuration on a fairly regular basis for our songs, and it would be amazing and a bit of a time saver if on our next recording, when we open up a brand new project, all of our settings are already loaded and ready to roll. So let's go ahead and make this a template for our future use, all for making things easier for ourselves. Let's first title our template. Name it something that makes sense to you and that fits this particular template. Especially if you have multiple ones floating around, this will definitely help keep everything in line and organized. For example, here we have a drum beat that is lo-fi and a keyboard that is lo-fi piano. So if I name this up here on our title, lo-fi template, I would for sure know what it contained and if that's the actual preset I wanted to go with for my next project. After we've got our title, simply come up to the cloud icon over here on the upper right of your screen and hit save. Project saved down here, that is confirmed. And then just a side note here, if you'd like to know some alternative ways to name your projects in BandLab, check out the link in the description below to get that dialed in. All right, so after hitting save for our template, if we were to exit out of the studio, let's go up here to the 3 bars and exit out. And let's go back to the home screen. We can go into our library now, /projects, and see that our lo-fi template is now listed here on the top. Absolutely beautiful. Next, let's go ahead and click the 3 dots off to the right here, and we're going to click duplicate. Once you get into that next screen, we are going to give our new project a name. So whatever you're going to be working on, we're just going to call this the new jam. And just a note here, lo-fi temp. Let's call it that. Give a description if you would like, and then click create. Let that go through. Come into the studio. Okay, and as you can see, there are all your presets, all of your tracks listed out here for you. And also, side note, if you have the vocal track here, you can definitely add all of your effects, your presets for all of that. If you like reverb on your guitar, anything you want, you know, you can add that, save it as the template. It will all be uploaded and laid out for you, ready to rock. So you can get down to business, get working on that next #1 hit. Thank you guys so much. I sure hope you found some time-saving value here today. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff for all the fun to come. I appreciate you very, very much. Until next time, y'all, stay in the flow and cheers to you.